pick up this week's edition of the Daily Aztec, which features the student elections. That's all.
That's all it features?
That's all it features, I'm pretty sure. Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Aztec Sports Talk. My name is Brandon Trufa. I finally have a voice.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
It's so unbelievable that he had to interrupt my introduction. But anyway, I'm Max Garshman.
Well, I didn't get to talk all last week.
It's okay. So you're gonna fill it up this week?
I'm gonna try to fill it up as much as I can.
All right. Well, then why don't you intro what we're talking about today, Trufa?
We're talking about basketball because start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. That was a little out of tune.
The Aztecs are living today.
They are?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Okay, I see what you did there. All right, I think we're good.
New York.
But New York. Madison Square Garden.
They're going to Madison Square Garden. The Aztecs completed their NIT quarterfinal victory last night. They beat the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, I believe they are.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's an unfortunate mascot.
Why?
I don't know. It's Georgia, man. It's hot there.
It was weird.
There's bees.
Hey,
there's Yellow Jackets.
Our campaign worked.
Or it's not it's your campaign. Your campaign worked. The NIT was LIT.
It was.
Or the NIT
awesome.
was lit, whatever way
you wanted.
It was amazing. 16-point victory. Trey Kell led the way. 18 points, as you said, 4 or 5 from deep.
The arc. Yeah.
And 3 of those in the first half were from the same spot. That right elbow, he liked that right elbow. To me, it felt like I kind of, even though it was tied at halftime, I never felt like we were going to lose the game.
I didn't either. I think that, the atmosphere of the crowd and the atmosphere of it being, sold out and just even though it's the NIT, I thought the Aztecs were going to pull through no matter what. The atmosphere on Monday night was also insane as well. Just 2 great showings. So give it up for Aztec Nation.
Yeah,
really
great
showing
job.
out. And even though it's the NIT, they still showed up.
They did.
And it was epic.
It was epic. And on Wednesday, to have less than 48 hours to buy tickets and get a sellout, that's crazy.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
I think what really helped the Aztecs during this, little stretch they had at Viejas was they didn't have to travel. They didn't have to go through the wear and tear of being on a plane, of busing to another arena, warming up. They could sleep in their own beds. They could wake up. They could go right to the arena and practice.
They could do what they want.
They could do what they want. And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, The Word on the Street. All right, so spring break is next week. Let's go find out what some of our fellow Aztecs are doing with their week off. What are you doing for spring break? All right. All right, so what are you doing for spring break?
I'm actually going to study abroad in Argentina for spring break.
At Santa Barbara. Yeah, I'm gonna probably party and just get to the beaches and the hikes and stuff.
I am not doing anything.
Doing anything for spring break?
I'm going to Havasu.
Seriously thought she said, I'm going to have a zoo. I'm going to have a zoo. All right, so what are you doing for spring break?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
I'm raging.
Oh, cool.
Palm Springs. Because I'm a freshman, I'm not going anywhere cool.
I'm going home to Colorado. Going to Cabo. Nice. That should be interesting.
What are you going to do in Cabo?
I don't think that's appropriate for the camera, to be honest.
Actually, I'm going to be heading back home to New Jersey.
My roommate is coming up, and we're celebrating her 21st.
I'm going to Florida to visit my cousin.
So what are you doing for spring break?
Going home, and then I'm going to Mexico for the first time.
I'm going to Alaska to hunt wolverines.
Little Napoleon Dynamite reference there. Hope. We have Hope here. Hope, what are you doing for spring break?
Nothing. I'm actually working. Wish I was like most of the students who are going to be out on the some sunny beach with a drink, and the rest of us have to work.
Well, thank you so much for providing us with a great atmosphere for the basketball games.
Oh, you're welcome.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
A lot of people wanted us to be in the tournament. Obviously, we all wanted to be in the tournament. But this could be better than an early round exit. You're looking at a team that gets to play more. We had 3 more home games. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Now, they're not done yet. They still got to go. Now they travel to New York to play George Washington University.
George Washington University.
At Madison Square Garden. If they win that game, they go to the NIT final, which would be the winner of BYU and
Valparaiso. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it.
Honestly, I want to see.
Call it Valpo.
Crossing my fingers for that SDSU BYU matchup.
Yes.
Got to be George Washington first, though.
And that's gonna be a tough game. They do match up though, like Georgia Tech does, as far as how they score and where they get their production from. Their 5 starters account for around at least 90% of their production a game. You're looking at Tyler Canova, crazy last name, leading the way, getting 20 points in almost every game. It's going to be a great matchup. What's going to be interesting is that both teams get a long layoff, and George Washington has a lot less travel.
Yes.
So hopefully SDSU gets out there early, gets used to the time change, and hopefully they put up a great performance in the semifinals.
Definitely, and I think it's going to help that next week is spring break. So we won't have a show next week, but here's the thing. They can go out there this weekend. They don't have to play till Tuesday.
Yep.
They don't have to worry about classes or anything like that.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's big.
It's big. Do we go to Rock'em Sock'em Robots now, or what do we do? Word on the street? Thanks.
And now to everyone's favorite... And now to everyone's favorite segment, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Okay.
You won last week.
I did win last week, and I
All right.
couldn't talk, and then I talked.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. 3, 2...
Yeah, you won that one. Okay. I see that.
Let's go! What's up, spring break? Woo!
Spring break.
I'm out here.